the extraordinary creative energy. I've always been one of those ordinary guys at your first glance, but this ordinary-looking guy can do extraordinary things, for I am a flexible man full of ideas waiting to be unleashed. Having a short memory is being normal for a man. I must write and take note of everything, for in my mind is exploding with ideas. If I didn't take note of it, an instance can happen that I will forget that idea. The core idea why I'm telling this is for you to always keep your ideas recorded, and all your potential assets must be kept in the right place. What's happening today and tomorrow are the important things. And for a person that has that forward-looking trait, I think it's especially important for him to have a good solid philosophical and psychological undergirding. The word gird is very apropos here because it means to prepare oneself for action. The action, in our case, is to pick our own life's gold and be wealthy and happy in all aspects of our life, that impassioned desire to be personally financially free, that urge to create, that entrenched need to be a money magnetizer and be a happy person in life by following the God's universal laws. It is the need to make or create a set of order, it is the need to express the myriads of the impressions we have gathered in all our hours of looking and seeing and observing, it is the pleasure that comes from corralling form and content and assembling them into a new thing, a great idea that's been molded to be a masterpiece of life's journey, rather to some degree that no one else has done before, at least not quite in the same way. All this takes energy. Energy is a special kind. For an individual, energy is in constant use and demand. In this case, multitasking is applicable, as I discuss later on. One is mentally transposing his environment into compositions, delineating certain lines, stressing certain shapes, working one against another. I can talk to someone, arranging ideas, missing whole sentences while concentrating on how the lines are being delivered rather than what is being said. Clearly and simply, the man is a productive being. If you take that away from him, or if he let go of it himself, he is less than his potential. All of us need this potential. Remember this fact: no computer or technology can replace a man's brain and knowledge. We are unique. This world was created by some creative energy, you name it as you see fit, and that creative energy that founded it and now runs it, is working in and through you now. Do you not feel that surge of energy and awareness tingling in your fingertips and its motor humming away in your solar plexus? Is your mind not spinning with thoughts, ideas? Is it not always searching, searching, searching and discovering? A great wonderful thing is man's renewal is not dependent on a time. A mere rededication to creativity is entirely man needs to start the creative juices flowing, and then suddenly there is the energy that seems to feed upon itself, so that each moment becomes a fresh start, each experience a new event, and the vision is forward-looking with anticipation and wonder, not backward-looking, full of regrets for neglected opportunities of the past, or negative influences that creep in and block our vision. Yes, the action is upon within yourself, and the preparation is aligning you with that creative energy, becoming a channel through which it can find expression. Think of the universe as being full of energy, it is, you know, and that energy is swirling around us waiting to take on some form. All we have to do is open up our consciousness and accept and admit as true for it to enter, and in a way that no one else in the world can, you can express it. Generating wealth and picking your first bar of gold is not a long process, for wealth is already within us and already provided. Just unlock it and be glad for the wonderful things that will happen as a gift of your self-eagerness to achieve your goal. Selling your talent and ideas, so now you have an idea of what it is like to get into a business as an owner-producer entrepreneur. If you like to sell that, pick up a phone and pitch your creativity to a stranger, you have an excellent chance of making a good living. If you don't like to sell, you can consider hiring a salesperson or hooking up with a representative. These two choices presume that you already have a stunning showreel of successful projects and perhaps a group of loyal clients willing to follow you. The power of multitasking. There's an old cliche that, you cannot sail a boat in two rivers, or this, you cannot serve two masters at a time. These sayings leave a question mark in your mind: is this sayings true or just an anecdote? When we hear the word multitasking, this word gives us the feeling of stress and cause of wrong thinking due to mental distress and unplanned tasks. But for a genius man, multitasking is a gift that we must use. A gift that gives us the opportunity and possibilities to a wealth that will last for a lifetime. You must not say that, because of multitasking there are the reasons and fruits that lead to failure and unsatisfaction. Many said that multitasking is just for computers and other electronic or mechanical peripherals. Forget the fact that electronic and mechanical things are just made by humans that can build a nation or conquer a world of ideas and explorations. We must consider multitasking as an opportunity, not a destroyer. We can see multitasking in many different ways and times of your life. Many said that multitasking is a bad practice, attitude or idea. This is because you cannot finish one task if you start many tasks in life before. They say you must finish first the one in front and so then after that the next in line. This is absolutely correct. But for me, multitasking is a power of a man because we are born a multitasker in nature. Proof that we can multitask is we can sing while we are taking a bath, we can think many things in a single time, we can go to many places in just one day, we can laugh while crying and many other day-to-day happenings that we do not think we are already doing multitasking. In business, there are advantages and disadvantages of multitasking. Advantages of multitasking: 1. You can start 3 or more businesses or tasks at a time, depending on your capacity to manage it. Just imagine the wealthy people that have multiple sources of income. It can count from 3 to 20 plus income streams. Me, myself and I as proof have these multiple sources of income just following the golden rules and the universal laws of God. 2. You can be an employee at the same time having a business outside. Time will come and I bet that you will imagine that your business outside is more than you're earning as an employee. Just be motivated and know your business. 3. You can talk to clients at a single time through a forum or corporate meeting or a seminar. 4. By multitasking, you can differentiate each business if it is good or which is low in income. At the same time, you can pay attention to the details and study the market of each business you build. 5. You can have your own decision or realize for which is you will not be in good standing. Example of business ideas that can be multitasks: having multiple food stand with the employee in each branch and many more that you can imagine. You will come up with multiple streams of income that you can't imagine. Money will be the one working for you and money will be the one that puts itself to your pocket that you cannot resist. Disadvantages of multitasking: 1. Having trouble in decision making. 2. Having a problem in auditing or record keeping. 3. Having a hard time to talk with clients if distance matters. 4. Expect failure if you did not manage it correctly. 5. Expect asset loss if you didn't plan well. The secret in multitasking is time management and planning with feasibility study, working smart and productive.